Good day, Mr. Mirga. At first, I want to tell a few things about you for the people who get to know you through this conversation for the first time. You are chair of the board of the Roma Education Fund. This fund was created in the framework of the Decade of Roma Inclusion in 2005. And its mission is to close the gap in educational outcomes between Roma and non-Roma. In order to achieve this goal, more than a decade, the Roma Educational Fund encourages the development of education of the Roma in the region through a REF scholarship program, project support program, communication and cross-country learning program, etc. Today, the Roma Education Fund is a recognizable foundation to the Roma NGOs and institutions which are working on the field of education, as well as to the Roma population and Roma students. The reason that you are here is because today the board of REF organized a so-called decentralized meeting which is being held in the Republic of Macedonia. Why such a meeting at a crucial time is organized in Macedonia, in Skopje?
Thank you. Hoće žives Savore Romangi. First of all, a small correction. REF, as you rightly said, was established in 2005, but the mission of REF was not to close the gap in educational achievements and situation between Roma and majority, but to contribute to closing. So all what we do is to contribute to, because we are not a state, we are not a Ministry of Education, which can do such things, yes? But we have also, of course, certain budget, we can devote to some activities, we can initiate something, promote something, support, encourage, but educational system is in the hand of the state authorities or Ministry of Education, and we are not a ministry. Second, we are here because it is a historic board meeting. We decided we are moving to some other capitals as well where we are active, and we want to see what we do, how we do, and visit and lobby on these occasions with the governments and ministries, but also we are interested to go and to see projects which we are supporting in given community. So this time we choose to come to Macedonia, to Skopje, and during our board meeting to adopt also new REF strategy, which we did. On this occasion, we also went to meet with a Minister of Education, with a Deputy Minister of Labor. We met with Mayor, with Minister without portfolio. We visited high school, preschool, primary school in Shutka, met with people there. So all of this is important for us because not often we are in the field. We are sitting in Budapest for the boards. So we would like to see more what is going on in the regions where we are working with.
You will stay in the future in Budapest with your office?
Well, this is not yet decided what we will do regarding where we will stay as a REF office. The situation as it evolves in Hungary is not friendly to civil society, is not friendly to human rights organizations and to other organizations. So we did not yet decided what to do exactly, but we took some steps in advance, yes, like contingency plans for living. So for the short time, yes, we will be still based in Budapest, yes, and we will do our activities from this headquarters. One important notice is that I am not based in Budapest. I am the chair of the board, and I'm coming when there is a need for the board, or when there is a need for other discussions, yes, to come. But everyday activity is led by the president, who is, by the way, from Kumanovo,
Yes.
Nadir.
Okay.
Yeah.
According to many reports, the Republic of Macedonia has made the most progress in the field of education, thanks to the Roma Education Fund. Since the goals are achieved through the support you offer, do you think that there is a need to change or to improve the strategy and the concept of educational support, or the main direction remain the same for both, for Macedonia and for the region? What is your vision for the future direction?
What I just said before, we came here to meet people, to visit some activities and projects, but also to adopt new REF strategy. And we did it. So a new REF strategy means that we want to do things, practices, support, which we were doing in a different way. So we may have accents, yes, put in different areas or regarding the goals, what we want and how we want to reach there. So the overall document contains a theory of change, yes. It means that with certain tools, with certain amount of funding, what we really want to achieve in a given period of time. So we are setting like new directions for REF activities. And I believe many things will be changed because we have a new time, we have a new strategy, we are living in new context, by the way, which is not friendly for Roma everywhere. It's difficult times. Now, what you see going on in some EU countries, Western Balkan countries, in America, in EU countries, many bad things happening, which impact also the situation of Roma. And we have to find ourselves in this new context.
And the accent will be on the primary education, secondary education?
Well, there are more
Roma
complex changes, let's say, yes? So one thing is that we would like to have to put accent on the quality of outcomes. So in everything what we do, we would like to ensure that those who are supported, individuals, get the highest and that they are successful in the future. Yes? So this is at the individual level. And we would like also to impact more people. So we would like to support bigger programs with a bigger number of beneficiaries. And this means also that at the system level, we would like to impact the system to make it more inclusive and quality-oriented. Yes? So these individual levels and system level need to work closely together. Yeah? That is one thing. The second thing is that we would like to prioritize so-called transition moments, which are crucial for Roma as well. You know, we may have you have few kindergartens and Roma kids in kindergartens, but this is a major thing to have a good start for education. Yes, so we would like to have not only few projects about kindergartens, but we would like to impact the system in Macedonia in such a way that governments will be encouraged to establish, build, improve infrastructure and open access to Roma kids to go to preschool. Yes?
Yeah.
So what we would care is that we should work with parents, kids, about resilience, about their commitment to education, yes, about this crucial moment that they can access in the preschool. And all these transition moments, yes, like from preschool to primary,
Yeah.
primary to secondary, especially secondary, because we would like to have more Roma kids prepared both for vocational, to look for and be successful with taking some jobs, but also to continue
Yeah.
education,
Yeah.
yes,
In the faculty.
anywhere,
Okay.
yes.
Wait.
So, so these transition moments are key for us, yes. And we would like to commit to these transitions more funding, more support, not necessarily to all the activities in preschool, primary, whatever, but at this crucial moment to ensure that Roma are successful and getting up, because the number of educated Roma is still dramatically low, as you
Yeah.
know. Yeah?
Yeah.
And third thing is that we would like at the individual level to have among beneficiaries a sense of being a community,
Okay.
that you know each other, you are cooperating, you are familiar, you are engaged, you are committed, and you are close to the community. So you are a key in changing many things. Those who are benefiting, yes. So if you are receiving scholarships, yes, and you are, for example, a student at university,
Okay.
we would like you to see being engaged during your studies, yes,
Okay.
that you are coming to school and you are saying, yeah, I am a Roma, I am beneficiary of REF, I am proud of being a Roma, I am not ashamed, yes, and I can give classes to kids, whether Albanian, Macedonian or Roma, doesn't matter, yes, but I am encouraged, yes. If there is a community center, I can go there and work for volunteer with my time, time to time, and be there. Everybody says I am proud Roma, young, educated, or taking education, yes, at university, and I am proud. And last thing is that we would like to have Roma who are studying at good universities.
Okay.
This is about the quality. If you are studying in some unknown university, you are not competitive afterwards.
Yes.
But if you are studying at a good university, respected university, and we can support you there, go there. Learn good job, learn language, learn everything, and you will be successful. And non-Roma will be looking at you, oh, this is somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe they will give you a chance.
Not only, you are fortunate in Macedonia because you have an Ohrid agreement.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have a statutory percentage of people
Yes.
who should be employed. Yes.
Yes.
The question is that you have to be strong on your profession.
Yes.
Yeah. And that you have to have a good certificate.
Yes.
Yes. That's clear.
Yes, the nationality is not the ethnicity is not the only criteria.
Absolutely.
You need to have
But
to be
you have to be,
qualified.
even if there is a criteria like a nationality, that's okay. But those who are going there, they should be showing that they are high professionals.
Yes.
Everybody will respect you at that time. Yeah. So everything is connected. Yes. We would like to encourage parents to fight for their kids and support their kids from the preschooling to the university level. And of course, we know that some Roma are leaving, yes? But if they are educated, if they are proud Roma, doesn't matter whether it will be here or in Germany, well, they will find their place and they will be exercising as a proud Roma, not ashamed that I am Roma and I have to hide myself. Yeah?
So you are planning project for the children, for the parents? How you will support the parents?
Well, this is another issue, how we will do that, yes? Because we will be having a next discussion about that, how we can get, I mentioned this theory of change, yes? How we will get with our objectives we want to get, yes? And what we have in hands, how we can get there, including how we can mobilize students who are at universities supported, secondary students who are in high schools, yes, beneficiaries who are already educated, yes, and they are placed here and there, yes. So we would like to mobilize those people for the cause. Yeah? And there are, as I said, there are many opportunities because it is not only us, yes, who are doing this. I mentioned to you about IPA and accession funding, which will be stronger. We will be carrying out here one project funded by the Commission in region, at the regional level. Yes, all is dedicated to education because there is no other way to get real improvement in the situation. Yes, so we have to make governments aware of that, Commission aware of that, other organizations aware of that. But nevertheless, you as a mother or father, you have to be committed that you want, yes?
Yes.
Because otherwise how we can help if those who are supposed to be helped will not show up that they are interested, yes, to work with, yeah.
Young Roma, which are educated more often, in spite of their professional determination, for which they graduate, work as experts on Roma issues. For example, graduate lawyers, economists, teachers. They work as experts on Roma issues. What is your opinion on this? We educate Roma leaders who will raise and promote the resolution of Roma problems, or we create professionals who will integrate through the profession in the society and leave Roma issues to be resolved by NGOs, by politics. Do you see this as a danger or as a challenge?
Well, first of all, we have certain number of educated Roma. But there is a challenge here, yes. When we were looking for some well-educated Roma and new faces who can take a leadership and run communities and people, we had difficulties. So what it means? We may have many educated people, not so many compared to non-Roma, yes? But the quality is not still so high we would like to have, yes? So that's why I pointed to you quality. Quality, what we are seeking in the new REF strategy, yes? But those who are eventually ending at good universities, they have a good certificate and good professions, yes? This is basic, yes? Of course, we would like to have more well-trained, well-educated Roma who are leaders, who can lead the community, because this is the sign of change, yes? If they are well-educated, successful, they can lead. And we have special courses also with other institutions, with the OSF, with Barvalipe program, about training modern, strong leaders. Yeah? So this is another important thing. And third one is that we would like to have, for example, bigger number of qualified Roma teachers. Because if you want to change something and if you want to impact kids and their parents, the best way is to have our own teachers who are getting everywhere, not only to Shutka classroom, yes, but they can go to other places, other schools, yes, because they are qualified. My sister is a teacher, she's teaching in majority school. Her kids are majority kids, yeah? But she's a Roma, she speaks Romanes. And she finished good university because it was Jagiellonian University, yes, the second in Poland, yeah?
I understand.
Top ranking. So we need this kind of people, yes, who can lead, who can become leaders, but highly qualified, yes. We need this kind of people who can come back to community and work with kids, yes, like for example teachers, yes, and they can change a lot of in the way people think. But we have too few. I was encouraged to see a director, a Roma in the high school and primary school. That's great. There are directors, Roma, and there are beneficiaries of REF. That's also good. Yeah, but we would like to see more this kind of people everywhere. We are numerous in Europe, but in some countries there are no one educated.
Yes, but because education is the main key to change, and the education of Roma still needs to be done a lot. Do you planning to work with institution, with the national institution, to accept the qualified Roma to work in one school in which the kids are not minority, to be director Roma, to work Roma teacher, and to work on Macedonian language, to work with the Macedonian and the Roma kids in the same time?
First of all, as you may know, REF is an institution which is dealing with educational issues in 16 countries.
Yes.
So not only Macedonia and not only Roma in Macedonia. Our focus is much broader. Yes. The second, what I said about systemic aspect of our activities. We would like to work, and we are planning to work more with governments, yes, with the ministries, with intention that we would like to impact a change at the systemic level. For example, if there are no preschools, we can start to construct some preschools, but governments has to be or need to be encouraged to take over and to build this infrastructure. This is a norm also for the EU countries. Yes, it will come also to Macedonia. Yes, that this will be kind of a standard. Everyone child has to have opportunity to go to preschool, and the state has to show this possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are definitely working to encourage and to ensure that there is a systemic change on the ground, that people we are trying to impact are bigger in number. Yes, what I said before. Regarding ensuring something like a jobs for Roma, it is not our task or it's not our capacity.
Yeah.
We cannot do everything. Yes, we can insist on successful transition, but only through educational means. For example, if we will place more Roma in or support Roma who are getting into good universities with a good certificate, yes, they can manage afterwards to find a job. Yeah? Yeah. But at the same time, what we can insist on and we have some opportunities, but there are other actors as well. We can be partners for them, is to fight the discrimination and anti-Gypsyism. Yes, this is another aspect, a big one.
Yes.
Yeah? So there are many ways in which we can act ourselves as a ref, and there are other aspects where a ref can be a partner for activities of some other strong NGOs, yes, and be associated with some institutions, yes, to fight for some cause.
Okay. Romaversitas has created a generation which we can be proud of, and it's a key student organization that leads critical mass of students to support professional development and activism. Today, Romaversitas is a community of students and alumni with recognizable identity and are firmly connected with the Roma community towards leadership and progress of the wider society. Is this our vision and strategy in Romaversitas? What Romaversitas represents to the education fund? Because today it represents an international resource that is being developed in all the region in Europe.
Well, Romaversitas is one of the, let's say, a structure or idea how to use and how to mobilize those who are beneficiaries and those who are alumni of RF support. Yes, and the situation varies in different countries. Yes, you may be here strong, but there are some other countries where Romaversitas is not strong. Yes, it's difficulties to get to alumni. It's difficult to mobilize them, and so on. So we have to think also what should be the role of Romaversitas and how we can benefit, or community, how can benefit out of existence of functioning operations of Romaversitas. In this sense, we were thinking, for example, about, and this is my views, not necessarily part of the strategy, a new strategy, but I was thinking that Romaversitas, as a students, they should be more active and do something like volunteering activities in the communities, or if we have kids in the high school, they should be working with them, yes, instructing them what to do, how to do, where to improve, where to go, because they are a resource for the community, yes. Yes. And I still don't see this kind of activities enough developed in the Roma community, and especially among Romaversitas. I was in America for 3 years, yes, okay. And I had a lot of friends. I was teaching at university, and I came to know there few students from Harvard who stopped to study for a year and went to Harlem, okay, to teach kids, colored kids. They were studying Harvard, and they stopped. Okay, we give up 1 year. We will go to serve people and these kids in Harlem. It was amazing to see this. When I was in the office in Warsaw, as a senior advisor there at the OSCE, I received one day a request from American girl who was in Kurdish village serving as a teacher, and she took a break out of her studies and came to Kurdistan to teach in this school. And she was doing this as a voluntary work. Can you imagine a Roma to go in such a circumstance to another country and to teach there and to do some volunteerism in this way? She did it.
Yeah.
And she came after for 3 months to serve in our office, yes? Directly from Kurdistan to Warsaw, to the office of the OSCE. So we are missing this kind of, how would say, motivation
Why?
among. That's a question to you, not to me. You are young.
Maybe because of tradition, because of.
Well, we are still not there, I think. In America, the percentage of educated people is very high. It's like 40% of people who have a BA, white.
Yes.
And among blacks, it's like 23%, which is also very high.
Yeah.
And you know how many are educated among us in Europe? Yes, it's like, I don't know, 1% or around 1%. Yes, so how you can compare this and that? And in this framework, yes, from those numbers, big numbers in the US, and the system, how it works, that those who are taking 1 year and go for volunteering work to some different countries, if they are coming back, of course,
yes,
to continue. But they receive additional points, yes, in their curricula, whatever, yes, in the program, yes. So they are somehow encouraged by the system. We don't have this kind of a system. Yes? We have to think how to develop this kind of feeling. But anyway, what I want to say is that Romaversitas, as our future educated generation, yes, if they are benefiting from Roma scholarships, yes, they should be giving back a little bit to the community, because they are somehow privileged. Yes, no others can easily get to university, you know, and have secured everything. I was studying during the communism in Poland. There was no REF, there were no NGOs, nothing.
Nothing. I
I did myself.
Yes.
Yeah? And I managed. So everything is about the commitment, yes? Not only about support and funding. Yeah? So I would like to see more Roma committed, yes, interested. Of course, those the best can be helped to go up and up as much as they can, yes. And to be a mass, yes, to be many people educated. And I do not think that education and identity are in conflict here, because that's the reality of present day. Every nation, every people are educated, have their own educated people. Yes, I am educated, I know Romani, I know Roma culture. I have no problem. I have brothers, sisters everywhere. Yes.
Yes.
So we have to go ahead.
This is the message for Roma student?
Yes, for REF, scholars, Romaversitas students. Yes, get more engaged, more committed, more, I would say, give more to community. Yes, especially when you are students who are benefiting from scholarships. Because look around, you know, not many people are getting this kind of conditions you have. And we are ready to support even more those, the best among you. So commit yourself to the cause and to the education, to become better.